What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. And let's talk about it. Young Buck, you a fool. Hey, I fell asleep on y'all yesterday. I came back, I was ready to do the video. I recorded a video and didn't even put it out. I just saw the day the video. I'm thinking the video posted. It's one about Boogie Cousins. Now, here's the new situation. Young Buck is mad because he want to know what's going on because people been talking to him in his ear. And Buck been asking questions about where my royalty money? Why you holding my money? I want to see the books for my money. Buck is stressing. Buck is really stressing right now. Buck been ranting. Buck been going off. The whole nine. But I can't believe I didn't put the video out. The Cousins video. I can't believe that. I woke up, saw the video there, did not hit send. So you will get the Boogie Cousins video. But notice from yesterday.
We got some topics to discuss. And this one ain't what you people think.
Buck,
I'm trying to figure something out.
You ain't kidding, buddy. He done bucked up.
I need y'all to help me figure this shit out right quick.
Buck.
Wake up all the day, motherfucker done unfollowed and blocked me. Wake up today and a motherfucker try to threaten me with defamation? Not you, nigga! Defamation? You gonna really try to really threaten me with defamation? Not you, big bad motherfucker, you! You the big bad boogeyman that your people wanna send over a defamation threat?
Buck is hilarious. So what he's trying to allude to is there was a live stream Buck did before this where he was talking about, yeah, man, we gonna have to open the books. I want to see my royalty checks and blah, 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 blah. 50 Cent responded by sending him a defamation lawsuit. So he has a cease and desist of mentioning 50 Cent's name. Fifty unfollowed him and then blocked him.
I didn't put that record out in 2012 when I was... Nigga! You are a funny fucking motherfucker.
Now, is it true? All I know that's true is Young Buck was given a lot of money when he came into G Unit. Okay? That's what I know is true. He never was paying his taxes. 50 Cent paid his taxes twice. $250,000 each time 50 would give to Young Buck. Just give him, just because he didn't want the embarrassment out there. When they were making their money, he didn't put some money aside for Uncle Sam. So Buck was always reckless with money. Buying cars, buying a bunch of stupid stuff that he didn't even need. Then he left G Unit, and that's when he started making diss songs about 50 Cent. And
try to really threaten me.
that's why you talking about 2012. I didn't put the song out.
Bad motherfucker, you. You the big bad boogeyman. Then your people want to send over a defamation threat. Nigga, I didn't put that record out in 2012 when I was nigga.
Now that's what he's talking about. He's saying he didn't put the record out in 2012. There's a record out. But he's saying he's not the one that put that record out back in 2012. There's like 3-4 diss records that he put out. But there was one record that was massive. Now, Young Buck had one album that really did well. And that was Shorty Wanna Ride With Me. The one album that really took off was the first album, Cashville. This has nothing to do with Buck's ability as a rapper. His ability as a rapper is farly unmatched. He's very skilled at what he do. But the reality of it is he didn't sell a lot of records. That Buck the World didn't sell. He was on a couple of G Unit records. So I don't know where his royalty money went. I don't know if he had to pay back G Unit or 50 Cent personally through his royalties. That I don't know. For back money he owed. But Young Buck is like, I want to see the books. Show me the books, man. And he's saying, yeah, it might have been fire. It just didn't sell. So Buck been going through it. Now we'll speed you up to date, and we'll hold it right there. We'll come right back. So right there, we're right at the point where records wasn't selling that much, and he was out of G Unit at that time, and he was mad. So he made some songs about 50 Cent. And he said, remember he said, I could have put that out in 2012. he said he didn't put out when he was doing that rant. So now he was forgiven for all of this. He was forgiven. Oh, you sent the cash out at Carcino? Carlos sent one. So in that song, he said a lot. He said a lot. A lot of stuff he shouldn't have talked about. Now, with that being said, we get back to now that we clarified what he was talking about putting that song out back in 2012. He was like, I didn't release that song. Like, they released the song. But he didn't care about the song being out at the time. So they patched things up a few years later. Buck was back in G Unit. They did the two EPs, put it out. The unit was back with Kid. They were stronger than ever. But the times had changed. And the young people, they wanted stupid music rather than real music. So they went another direction. $50 had gotten his money from Jimmy, so he was good to make moves and start moving around, doing stuff again. So with all this taking place, you having situations where the unit was back thriving. Then people was just not doing anything. 50's working on television deals, and Buck, this is all he know, but Buck always just want money. As long as the money there, you gonna have Buck. Then we come to recent events where there's this transgender, if I'm saying that correct, comes out with the information that she has been in a lengthy relationship with Young Buck. And at first, no one believed her, of course, naturally. They was like, you and Buck? Man, it ain't never going down like that. Then comes phone records, like photographs, video. And people were like, well, I don't think that's not Buck and that girl. Then comes a phone conversation where we hear Young Buck allegedly talking to the person. Sounds like that person. And that comes out later. But like I told you when it broke out, I knew from the moment he put out that response video. Once Buck put out the response video, I knew then. He put out a response video to the thing immediately. And the amount of panic that was in Buck's face when making that video told me all I needed to know. I said, oh my God. No, not you, Buck. He was in a state of panic when that video hit. Just take it down. You're destroying families. Take it down. I'm like, oh God. Then he's on the phone with the transgender, cutting a deal. Just take it down and the money will be there. Now, when you've been portrayed as a gangster rapper, gangster hip hop, drug slinging rapper from Cashville, being with a transgender, having a transgender relationship is not, I would say, profitable when you're selling records. When you're in the business of selling records, what he does in his personal life shouldn't matter. But it's kind of hard to listen to Buck talk this, baby, I want you. You're going to be, every time he start talking about Shorty want to ride with me, you think of Shorty and you thinking of his transgender. So it's going to be a little hard for Buck to sell records in this situation. So right off the bat, Shorty want to ride with me. I can't get played no more. Not by me. I can't hear Buck talking about Shorty want to ride with me. Because now, Frank can do it, but not Buck. Who do you see me? I don't think I've ever made a Frank Ocean video. What are you talking about? Frank can do it, but not Buck. I'm like, do I look like the type who got Frank Ocean in the... Hey, at least Frank Ocean did not lie to us. He came right out and said, this is me. 2 snaps in a circle. I said, thank you, Frank Ocean. Thank you very much. Put this CD back, please. Hand me Tank or somebody else. Just take it down. The money will be there. But the damage was done. It was done to the point where 50 couldn't even talk about it, really. And 50 could have went in on Buck, but Buck is unit. G-Unit, so he didn't. And what Uncle Murder did, what he did on the wrap-up, he's like, man, look, we still got love for Buck, so we can't go in on Buck. Then Buck got the nerve to start talking about royalty checks. I want to see the books. So he got hit with a defamation suit, and then that brought us to a whole nother point to where we at now. Yeah, so now he's hiring a lawyer to go at 50 Cent, to force 50 Cent to open the books to show where the money went. Because he think he's owed money by 50 Cent. So that's where we at right now with Buck. Buck then went crazy now.
And away we go. We got some topics to discuss. And this one ain't what you people think. I'm trying to figure something out.
I just spoiled Buck's campaign.
Out right quick. Wake up all the day, motherfucker done unfollowed and blocked me. Wake up today and a motherfucker try to threaten me with defamation? Not you, nigga. Defamation? You gonna really try to threaten me with defamation? Not you, big bad motherfucker, you. You the big bad boogeyman. Then your people wanna send over a defamation threat? Nigga, I didn't put that record out in 2012 when I was... Nigga! You are a funny fucking motherfucker. You're funny, man. This shit getting interesting, huh? I just want the bag, bro. Not your bag, I want my bag, bro. Don't get in your feelings now, nigga. You in your feelings? Shit, these niggas, what the fuck, nigga? Defamation over possible grounds of death. Motherfucker, are you fucking crazy? You want these people to know that? You didn't want them mad? Cease and desist. Nigga, y'all can have that record. I don't give a fuck about that bullshit. From 2012, where my goddamn check though, nigga? Fuck wrong with you, man? Threatening me like that, man? Defamation. Fuck you and your defamation, nigga. Defamation. Motherfucker, you tried to defamate me years ago, motherfucker. Now you motherfucker, now this is defamation. Motherfucker, open the books. Open the books, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Think I give a fuck about a motherfucking threat? I'm your motherfucking Buck, nigga.
Buck
Fuck
going
you thought
to.
this was?
Buck gonna be that guy.
Defamation.
Buck gonna be that guy on the corner. Buck gonna be that guy on the corner. I'm young Buck. Remember me? Shorty want to ride with me? Hand me that blunt. It's a shame. He seemed like he hit it right for that. He gonna be that guy, that old guy on the corner. Young blood, let me holler at you. Now you know I in this game. He'd be like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
Matter of fact, now you done fucked up. Live right here. My first EP, the first one is called Compulsive. And I'm dropping 7 songs EP. Shout out to that Piff, god damn it. Let's get the bag.
The Piff. The Piff is still out. The Piff. Did this man say shouts out to the Piff? Is that still out? Who listening to the Piff right now? I ain't trying to diss them. My God. Let's get the bag. The Piff. Did we just go back to LimeWire? Jesus, the Piff. Free mixtapes all day. Yeah, free with a bunch of spam that come with it. Hey, it's free. I'll be like, what's wrong with my PC? Why is it crashing? Spam, spam, spam. Do you want some hash with this spam? Gotta use AOL dial up. Sup, Mr. Carter? Yeah. Don't forget to donate to the page when y'all get done. Click the link in the description box. Or you can go to Carcino on the Cash App.
The first one
We live today.
The EP. But now, nigga, now on day 3 of the rant, and I wake up and see a motherfucking defamation threat. Well, nigga, the next EP is called Defamation, motherfucker. Give me this motherfucking energy I need, sucker. Give me my bag, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? We got Compulsive the EP coming, and now you done gave these folks the next EP, Defamation. It's on the way too now, nigga. Fuck you thought you was playing with, nigga. I'm the real boogeyman, sucker. Like you some goddamn tycoon. We don't listen to you no more. The streets don't know you no more, nigga. We roll up on your shit. They bang my shit. They love my shit. I can't do no wrong, sucker. I'm real life. Defamation. I gotta say your name, sucker. We know who you are. Defamation. What the fuck? Not you, nigga. You're so goddamn comfortable in yelling people's names and throwing shit at people. Now your puss ass wanna play the defamation game. Oh, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. See, we can take this shit back years and know who been trying to defamate who, nigga. Huh? Nigga talk about defamation. The fuck? Or was that a tip because you don't want the oh nigga, stop, man. Just pay the goddamn money, man. Just look for. I know you've been having a ball with it. I know, man. I see too, man. I see too, bro. You've been having a ball with the nigga paper. Hey, man, just give me mine, man. Just give me my money, man. I don't want none of your money. Your money is your money. But every goddamn cent, every goddamn cent of mine, my nigga, that I done worked for, my nigga. If I don't get it, I swear to God, nigga, I'm going to the last grain it is to get it. You know what you dealing with, nigga. But I don't have no problem with introducing it to you. You did. Now shout out to one of them niggas. The nigga seen the light. He must have seen the light. Don't get it fucked up because I don't know. I can't tell you why. Where's the... I don't know. Why did he...
So what he was talking about, the other person seen the light. He's talking about Banks. Shout out to one person over there. He must have seen the light. Oh, wow. Is that me? Oh, wow. Is that me? Well, like I told you, Buck has always been about Buck. That's just how it is. Well, my thing is, when you with a transgender or gender or whatever, that's your own personal business. But when you in hip hop, you better hope that don't come out. It's gonna make it a little hard for 50 Cent to sell you records. And Buck know this ain't something he want to battle.
What's going on YouTube? Come back. To do that. And did I need him to be the president of Junior Records? No, the fucking artist wouldn't listen to nobody but me. So I overextended myself at points. I did shit I didn't have to do for them. Look, you hear different things about different artists. You hear different things about different company heads. Like niggas have a problem paying the money. When you ever heard somebody say I didn't give them the money? I'm playing shit. You see so many niggas in my neighborhood dead because they fuck around with the money. You don't do that. Plus, you don't see people win championships. Players can't win consecutive championships if they're starving. If everybody hungry, if everybody eating, and they're working, you can keep winning and winning and winning and winning and winning and winning again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to have them winning and you starving them out. And eventually they can't function. Their mind is somewhere else. Other shit's happening and other shit just happens because they starve. I did but anyway, after the actual record company shit started, for a while it was cool like that. Like, and then he started money management, and because he wanted something separate that was like his own thing. Like, so eventually the artist became so codependent that I had to kind of move him away. We had specific meetings at the top of the year. I had everybody come in and I told him, I said, yo, look under the table. We was in the conference room, and when you looked under the table, shit was ill because I was the only person in the fucking room that had on jeans. Now, they caught them checks anyway. Like I could have gave the unit sneakers checks to basketball players. You seen Sean Carter give it, Jay was giving it to the ball players, to everybody else, that check. He wouldn't get no state property check for them on Sean Carter. I looked out for them with that, giving them, they had checks coming in the mail on that shit. You see what I'm saying? So when I see that their style is evolving with the rest of our culture, because you got the Louis and the Gucci's and all this other shit on, right? I go, Shy needed to focus because he's the management to go ahead and create their other brand extension opportunities of their own. This is when Buck did Tennessee, the timepieces, the watches and stuff like that. That was a deal where a fucking manufacturers reached out to me, and it was a sexy deal, but it wasn't good enough for me to do it. So it was perfect for Buck. It was a good situation, and he made a lot of money. Like even when they said that Buck was broke, that's he had over $1 million during the period that you're thinking that he's fucked up all the way. You see what I'm saying? So that's fucked. $1 million is fucked up after you feel what it feels like to have money coming in all the time. Cause I think you got houses in the hood that's going for $500,000. So like in the neighborhood I grew up in, the hood house would go for $500,000. So you understand, $1 million ain't that big of a deal, but they can run around and look at it. If you getting $10,000 a show, you a C level. That's like a lower level. If you ain't on your way in, coming up, you're on your way out. What? And at that $10,000, $8,000 mark, you like in the C level of our culture. And even at that rate, you can still accumulate the $1 million. It's how hard you want to work. So y'all be doing 2 shows a night with me. I'm everybody's birthday, bar mitzvah, every motherfucking thing. I'm doing everything. It was fuck that. You know, just the way we came up. Like, if it's money coming through, we outside. That's it. I ain't going in while money's still coming through. But it's funny. I tell you, these niggas spoil like milk. They got an expiration date. All the time, like, you know, the shop. When I offered him overhead so he could have his own office space and build staff for money management and all that shit. And he never was really with that. Like, so he never really did anything. And then next thing you know, he called because he was looking for my blessings. He was taking a job over at Def Jam. And he thought I'd have a problem with that because, you know, like Rick Ross or those other niggas was over there that I didn't really deal with like that. And I was like, yo, man, gotta do it. I said, and get him the hits. Go find hits. You know, so you move up in importance in the actual system. You know what it is. Like, gotta do it. And I don't know. Like, sometimes people need somebody to lean on. I mean, I don't feel you there for them to lean on you. They hate you for that because there wasn't no real reason. I don't even know when we fell out. He had a problem with his old lady, with Angie and shit. And my baby mama, we wouldn't get along for a long time. Like, so I was running around doing a lot of other shit. So I play with the girl down in Hollywood. I ain't gonna tell you who they are and shit like that. Ain't cool. That's not cool to do. But while that was happening, shit, money would tell. But we was on the road. This nigga met this girl while we was on a mixtape run. First of all, the girl was coming in, the first time I see it, Buck had it. Like, Buck was bringing it into the hotel. So she really settled for Sean Money. Because Buck saw another girl that he was more excited about and broke off did some other shit. So this nigga gets with the girl.
We now know that chick, Buck left to go to find the other one.
To Arizona. She was like, the nigga said, yo, you know my shorty from out here, that's nice. I said, yeah, we was on the tour bus, back on the tour bus, no, never forget this shit. Nigga said, yeah, she pregnant. I said, what? What the fuck you mean? Go get the money out the bag. Like, I said, take the money out the bag, right? I got 30,000 in the bag, take the 30,000 out the bag, go back to the girl, take her shopping. Take her shopping at the less expensive place, so you're shopping all day till you're tired type shit, nigga. And then after you're done tired, shopping and shit like that, you tell her, baby, look, I don't want this to end. I want this to be the way it is right now. I don't want to mess it up like I did my other relationship, moving too fast and bringing kids into this shit and all this other shit, and then take her motherfucking ass down the choices. Right? This sucker ass nigga went and told the bitch, I told 50, nigga said I told 50 he was pregnant, and he told me to take you shopping and to, you know, have you out plugs up from my
Oh man, fit for fool. But we now know from listening to this Buck brought that chick around and saw another chick he was interested in. We now know what that other chick he saw that he was interested in. Wasn't born a chick. What's up, KD other account? Now this ain't got nothing to do with Buck's activities. But this is what got Buck banned.
Nigga, I borrowed it from you. You gave it to him. I'm gonna give it back. Only to find out a nigga handing you your own money and saying you owe me from your own money. You motherfucker, you. You bad motherfucker. You a cold motherfucker, huh? Good God Almighty. These nigga crazy. Nigga done made this and made that over in his career. Open the books, nigga. Let's get real now. We got to open the books. What up, man? Y'all know what the fuck. Nigga, I borrowed it from you. You gave it to him. I'm gonna give it back. Only to find out a nigga handing you your own money and saying you owe me from your own money. You motherfucker, you. You bad motherfucker. You a cold motherfucker, huh? Good God Almighty. These nigga crazy. Nigga done made this and made that over in his career. Open the books, nigga. Let's get real now. We got to open the books. What up, man? Y'all know what the fuck going on. It's Young Buck. I'm checking in. Next up, volume 4. For niggas that thought it was a game, it's not a game. You understand? We started with 1, we went to 2, 3, and then we hit it to 4, my nigga. For all the up and coming artists that's looking to get a slot, jump in the DM right now. The link in the bio, you can go check out Next Up Volume 3. Shit is on flames, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the up and coming artists that's done made it on all the tapes. Next Up Volume 4, if you want to get your slot, jump in the DM right now. We can make this shit happen, man. I'm not playing with it. The streets know exactly what the fuck's going on. Lock in.
So 50 sent him a cease and desist notice. Blocked him for his activities.
What's going on, YouTube? Come back at you with another video.
My money is on them Rams. Money on them Rams. And I'm riding with Brady. Brady won his first Super Bowl against the Rams, when they was the greatest show on turf. The greatest show on turf ran into a young Tom Brady. Everybody thought it was over. They had no chance. None. Now it's time for the rematch. I mean, Buck was that guy. You know, out of G Unit, Buck was the guy. I hope Broner win, but I got Pacquiao. Too much experience. And Broner, he's too flat-footed. No flat-footed fighter really can beat Pacquiao. They looking at somebody like Marquez and seeing what Marquez did. Marquez is a more skilled boxer than Adrian. Adrian's more athleticism. And he thinking, I'm going to catch Manny Pacquiao when he jumping in. Now, Adrian is strong. Don't get me wrong, but he's not that accurate of a puncher to put Manny Pacquiao to sleep. And then once he feels Manny power, you know, we've seen Adrian kind of sit back and wait for stuff to happen. If you sit back with Manny Pacquiao, he'll pick you apart. We saw the adjustments Floyd was doing to him to take him in and out of range. So when Manny was leaping in, Floyd wasn't really there. Floyd know how to take a step back and use that long reach to always have the advantage. So it was like the Matador and the Bull. He was just Matadoring Manny and keeping him honest by putting something serious on some punches to let Manny know he just can't walk in there. Oh, I miss the days when the unit was the unit. Couldn't nobody spit like them. Him and Bang.
Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. Partners, it's the boy Wonder, the mixtape champion, the home book. Has real to he's a mister. Be careful who you lock arms with, cause the word is you kiss you. You not deserve to be the victim. Be careful who I talk around, cause the bird is the listener. With the urgency to whisper shit that'll have you laying in emergency for surgery to fix you. I turned pro about a year ago. I'm still rapping. Performance the only time I hear I'm from a place where the ceilings go. It's live buckets in the water and the wall people killing slow. And I ain't greedy. The ball take a little and go. Off the classic, they all hit it black. They don't do it like this. Sipping on the floor like Chris with a blow like this. Now I'm able to list more figures. And I'm tired of issue from now on. I just tell you.
I know I got a dirty mouth, like I'm from the south. I'm not like what you done seen, you done heard about. I'm at my best on the block, a best in the block, and the rest on my side. The less I was blocked, you won't see me with a cross on my back. Gotta do my own thing, I can't copy that cat. Let me holler at you for a minute, man. You stand for nothing, homie, you fall for anything. I'm busting any brain, they say that I'm insane, but I came in this game with cocaine in my veins. When I'm saying that I'm trying to go and turn a pen into a pen, and you complain. I'd rather work with what he sent me, I ain't strange. I was from a hoop into a big girl, I ain't changed, I'm in the hood. You want me, come and get me, feel my pain, but don't feel sorry for me, cause it's some kids in Somalia with nothing. Yeah.
Woo! Don't feel sorry for me, because there's kids in Somalia with nothing to eat. Man. That is the truest statement ever. So, Buck, can't feel sorry for you. In your own words, there are kids in Somalia with nothing to eat. Can he make a comeback? I guess, you know, this the internet. People memory gets slow. I mean, he gotta. I don't know. Because I think he got a situation. He gonna have to square up with this guy called, what's his name? The Cake Boss or something like that. I think he from Cashville. He gonna have to address his Cashville situations first. Look, transsexual people are human beings. Transgenders. They didn't choose. They didn't choose to be this way. They were born that way. You know, some went wrong. I don't know what happened. You know, this is not a strike on them. You know, you like who you like. And Buck, you know, Buck and, you know, Dwight Howard, they want to go down this road. You know, they want to hang out together. That's them. He want to be friends with Dwight Howard. That's cool. I mean, we saw what happened to Starlito last year when he came out with that about Buck. And Buck body slammed him at a high school. I mean, Dwight Howard is in a whole nother situation. I mean, he don't even want to come back. He had butt surgery, and he don't even want to come back and play basketball till this stuff died out. They was like, man, your butt ain't so no more. You can get out there and play. And practice with the team. But it's a little hard now. Because the Washington Bullets, they really ain't gonna like this in Washington. I can tell you that right now. They was like, keep him on our, I don't care what our record is. Are you gonna slap him on the butt? If you gonna want him to slap you on the butt after a play? Dwight Howard, that was a good layup. Slap! It'd be like, man, look, we're gonna have to talk. We don't do that. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I don't even want to have five. DC is full of them. Like, here's one of the dudes from Cashville right now.
We from the same city, grew up in the same hood. We from the same city, grew up in...
dudes you grew up with?
Because a lot of people are so busy wanting the approval of the public that, you know, they just gone and give it on up. So before I say anything else, man, that's the point. Don't kill yourself. That's my concept. Don't kill yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? I just woke up. Like really, I'm sitting around like, man, dude got it bad right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go and say something to this man. I ain't never addressed you, but that's the main thing you want to cut out the camera. You cut the camera off now if you want to, just don't kill yourself. But I'm gonna say this, man, you know, if you do go on with this video, the thing is you don't wanna never deny anything you are. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't something, don't say you are. If you are something, don't say you ain't. Now I'm gonna tell you, man, straight up, with me, man, the way I was looking at it, that ain't him. You know what I'm saying? It could have been you, but it's like that ain't him. Y'all don't know if that's him or not. Anybody can wear a jacket. Anybody can have that same jacket, unless it was tailor made. Anybody can have that same jacket. You didn't get his face. You know what I'm saying? That ain't him. Man, then the phone call came out. That was you. But anyway, I ain't gonna talk about that. But man, you know, maybe you want to think about just being who you are, dude. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've been knowing you since you was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
That was you.
I ain't that much older than you, man. And you know, you kind of always have been that way. You always never made the right decisions. You always kind of did, you know, stupid stuff just to be real. You know what I'm saying? But me as a, you know, big brother to you or whatever, you know, I can talk to you like this. I always was the one that kind of, you know, kept you up and told you what was right. But man, you got to think about it, man. Think about it. Now that you ain't on no more, like you still who you are, but financially you probably not that, and rap status wise you not that. So think about it. The same people who once, you know, wrote your, you know, coattail or whatever, those the same people that's online talking dog about you, like, you know, sharing all this and sharing all that, and you got to be seeing it. So more than likely it's hurting you, man. You know what I'm saying? So you have an image that you're trying to uphold that you never should have even put in the industry anyway, because that ain't you. Like, you just a cool dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is, man. You know, I ain't, you know, coming at you messed up, but nigga, I know you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no gangster.
That dude right there can tell you, man, before any of the gangster shit popped out.
You know what I'm saying? All this old stuff you're doing for the camera, man, that ain't you, man. You just a cool dude. I know you, man. Like, you cool. But it's like, once you know, reached your success or whatever, you started changing, start acting like, you know, something else, and that just ain't what's real, man. That never was what was real. But you know me, man. I never would speak against you. I just wouldn't do it. You know, a lot of people felt like, you know, you supposed to came back and got me and all that, man. I never spoke against you. Never. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I looked at it, man, I'm a man anyway. Before you got your hookup with these people, you know what it was with me. I was always the one leading the pack and showing y'all how to be independent and be y'all self. So when you did get on, you would never hear nothing out of Rob D mouth like, yeah, he supposed to came and got me. I always said, if he choose to come get me, it would be a good thing, you know what I'm saying? But he don't owe me that. I always said that. Never bad talk you, never. You know, and then you came over and you lied one time, you know, yeah, I'm gonna pick Rob D up.
I'm in my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? White nigga was born and raised with my homeboy Rob D. For all you big labels, if y'all don't come holler at him, I'm gonna come holler at him.
You know, I ain't believe you no way, but you know, you said that, man. But anyway, man, man, maybe you need to just, you know, check your friends, because you ain't got none. I told you that when you first got on, you know what I'm saying? But you know, your head was up in the air, you know, your head was bumping the sun and bumping the moon at the same time, so you wasn't really listening to nobody. But you see what it is now, man. You ain't got no friends, and I don't know, man. You're just gonna have to weather the storm, man. You know what I'm saying? The best thing to do, man, just be honest. You know, just be honest. If you like them kind of people, just say you like them kind of people. You know what I'm saying? The reason everybody messing with you is because they know now that they done found a wound and it's sore. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can just keep on, boom, you know what I'm saying? Hit that wound right there, you know, because you trying to act like something you ain't, man. And that's the easiest thing to this whole life. If you just be who you are, man, you can't, you know, you can't be faded, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real. Like, you know how it is, man. My hair gray and everything. Have you ever heard of me dyeing my hair? I'm not dying my hair. I'm gonna be who I am. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm like I said, I'm just doing this because I don't even want you to just kill yourself. You know, I just feel like you're gonna kill yourself. You know, you stole my song, man. What did you steal my song for anyway?
You sold my dope to your daddy,
I can sell this dope to your daddy. I've been pushing Molly on your mama.
you split my dope with your sister,
Yeah, I just throw the brick at your sister, nigga. I'm fucking it up, comma after comma.
You know what? Man, you could have called me, man. You could have called me before you even put the song out. You could have called me and said, man, I would like to do this song, Rob. Is it cool with you, man? Is it cool? You would have got the song off top. I wouldn't want no royalties or nothing just because you want to do it. Probably not thinking straight, but that's what I would have done. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have owed me nothing. You could have called and said, hey, Rob, man, would you jump on my song? Would you jump on the hook? Would you do this? Would you get in the video? I find out through, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, he stole my song. Out of all the people to take from, you take from me. Somebody who ain't never did nothing to you. The only dude that really stayed, you know what I'm saying, on your side. You know what I'm saying? Even though you done did a lot of monkey stuff. You did a lot of monkey stuff. I ain't gonna reveal on this camera, but you did a lot of monkey stuff.